Which flower is alive and which is dead? Can a flower live again after dying? Easter in the Bible is about life and death, and life after death. And the Bible uses special vocabulary to talk about it. I'm Judy, and this is Learn Bible English. Easter is when Jesus died on the cross. You can learn this vocabulary in our video called Jesus' Crucifixion. But the Bible doesn't leave Jesus dead on the cross or in the tomb. On the third day after this, some women went to the tomb and they found the entrance open and Jesus' body was not there. Suddenly, two angels appeared to them. Appear means to suddenly be there. Let's read it in Luke 24 from the New Living Translation. The angels said to the women, "Why are you looking among the dead for someone who is alive? He isn't here. He is risen from the dead." This event is called the resurrection. Resurrection. Resurrection is a noun. The verb is resurrect. But the Bible uses two other verbs to describe resurrection: rise and raise. Rise and raise mean the same thing, to go up. So what's the difference? Rise is what a person or thing does. Raise is what happens to a person or thing. For example, this balloon rises in the air. But this flower can't rise. I have to raise it. The balloon rises. I raise the flower. Raise is a regular verb, but rise is irregular. The past tense is rose, and the participle is has risen. Some Bibles say is risen. So the Bible talks about Jesus' resurrection like this: God raised Jesus from the dead. Jesus rose from the dead. Jesus has risen. Now, we know that resurrection is impossible. So, how did Jesus prove he really was alive again? On the same day as the resurrection, Jesus' disciples gathered in a locked room. Jesus appeared among them. They were frightened, and they didn't know what to think. And Jesus said to them, "Why are you frightened? Why are your hearts filled with doubt? Look at my hands. Look at my feet. You can see that it's really me. Touch me and make sure that I am not a ghost, because ghosts don't have bodies as you see that I do." Still, they stood there in disbelief, filled with joy and wonder. Then he asked them, "Do you have anything here to eat?" They gave him a piece of broiled fish, and he ate it as they watched. He said, "Yes, it was written long ago that the Messiah would suffer and die and rise from the dead on the third day." So Jesus was fully resurrected with his body. He proved that he was actually alive again. And he appeared to many people for the next 40 days. And after 40 days, what did Jesus do? He gathered his disciples outside. He gave them important instructions, and then he rose into the sky until they could no longer see him. Jesus did not die again. He ascended to heaven. Jesus lives forever, so he can offer us true life. Jesus said, "I am the resurrection and the life. Anyone who believes in me will live even after dying." This is the gift of Easter. So let's celebrate Jesus' resurrection. If you'd like a listening exercise with today's vocabulary, watch our Nature Bible reading from 1 Corinthians 15. And I put more practice activities for you in the description. I hope you have a very happy Easter.